I've been back on the bike a few days now, and as you can imagine, I haven't been able to put it down. We've been riding locally a load on the jump bike, the e-bike, but we haven't been to a bike park yet. So today we decided to venture out a bit further. We've made our way to Twisted Oaks. It's a bit drizzly, but that is not going to stop us from shredding. There's not actually too many positives to being off the bike injured, except when you are off for quite a long period of time, quite often bike parks and trails change. People are always building, creating and providing new things to ride, and that's exactly what's happened here. It's a constant evolution, and I've missed a part of that. So it means that coming back now, I've got quite a lot of catching up to do. There's a whole new trail, there's new features and things that I'm super excited to get some tyres in the dirt on today. Also, I love riding this time of year. We're in autumn, it's really nice colours. It's a bit grey today, but the trees have all changed a nice colour. It's not too cold, it's a bit drizzly, and it's just perfect conditions for the e-bike. It's a bit tacky, there's going to be lots of grip, and yeah, I'm excited to shred. I'm excited to ride and see what this place has evolved into over the last few weeks. So I'm going to put the GoPro on and go hit a few trails, have a little warm up, and then we'll shred some other things. First place I've come is straight to the dirt jumps. It's next to where we've parked. Perfect little warm up on this main line, and it's going to really sort of help me to get used to flying through jumps again before we go and hit some trails in the woods. I always have to drop into this bit here with a nice little manny, then you got to kill your speed. Flow dirt jumps again. Yeah, feels good to be going for a set of jumps. Even for a whip there. Woo! Nice. That was feeling really nice, just to flow a few little dirt jumps in a row again. Insane. I'm gonna get out the drizzle and go find a trail to ride in the woods. Straight into mouse traps. We'll go into the gap line straight away. You've got the wooden on-off feature in this one. Nice. Nice and cruisy. On, off, yeah. Little step up, hit a little manny over it. And smash the turn to finish. Yoo! I find riding so addictive anyway, but especially at the moment, that feeling of just hacking down a trail, hitting jumps, oh, I can't get enough of it. Oh, well offline. I'm currently sat at the top of the growler line. This was a new addition to the bike park this year. I've ridden it quite a lot, a very welcome addition. Super good fun. And I'm excited to shred a lap of it. Let's drop in now. Little drop there, little wooden kicker drop, into a double, into another double. Then it gets pumpy and flowy here, which is good. Quite a lot of work on the big sus bike, you're riding the rollers, but it works nice. Dropping in, we're gonna go bone a log, hook it left with a little manny, nice hip there, you can leave it all to hang out, step down, big berm, followed by another berm, and then a little whale tail. We caught Cara off guard recently. Yeah! That was one of the lines I was most excited to ride, was that growler. So good. I really enjoyed when they built it, and it certainly didn't disappoint riding it once again then, but I think that middle section of it is really good. So I think we should cut a little segment together of just like, if you know what I mean, like smashing and sliding and landing sideways and drifting and things like that. So let's go up to there and put that little montage together. That section of trail is riding so good, and it's insanely grippy. Although it might not look like the perfect conditions because it's not glorious sunshine, t-shirt, whatever, and absolutely boiling, it's really like damping it down nicely. And I don't know, There's something for me which I love about being out in these conditions. I'm nice and warm now, it's nice and tacky, the ground, and it's so nice to be out riding when it's like this. I love it. I think what we're going to do now is move over to that side of the woods and hit the rum trousers line, which was also like a new addition towards the end of summer, and I only got to ride it a few times, so I'll be thrilled to have another go on rum trousers. Right, rider, dropping in. Riding through the start gate on this one, a little wheelie into these doubles. These are the ones the car has been smashing recently. And then one shark fin. Oh, this section is the best. You jump to the outside, perfect, keep your speed. You've got a nice big sendy table there. And that's fast. That's so good into that bottom berm. On the contrary, today it's very bleak, but in this video it's nothing but sunshine, excitement and good vibes. And I want to remind you, take this opportunity to remind you that the t-shirt's on sale for another few days. So click the link in the description, head over to the Just Send store and get your classic t-shirts. I've got mine on underneath this, obviously it's raining so I'm not going to shred in a t-shirt, but today I'm not thinking, I'm just sending. You should do the same, get your merch, and we're going to now go to the dirt jumps and I'm going to see if I can do a few basic tricks. We've come over to the dirt jump section, and although I did a warm up on the main line earlier, the first jump that has taken my interest is the moon booter. I don't think I need to explain too much why it's got the name the moon booter, and it's by far going to have been the biggest jump that I hit since my return. This is the lip, probably 6 to 7 feet tall if you're still at the bottom, so it's quite a sender. Big gap, and it's definitely the best jump here for if you want to do flips and things, but I don't think I really want to do those today. I just want to shred it. Just jump past you there, KJ. Right, this is the gap. Take off, landing. You don't want to land where I am now. That's a bad day out. But you can boost it right to the outside. I'm going to hit it, and then I think I want to get a slow motion like Euro over it. But I haven't tested out the 120 at 4K on the GoPro, so when we do the slow motion, we're going to do it with the Hero 10 and put that to work. The obligatory Manny into a feature. Drop off. Here we go. Over the Moony Bee. Here we go. Over the Moony Bee. That was scary. I jumped it like a proper squid. I jumped that like such a squid then, but it felt okay.
It looked alright from here.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we try get this 120 framer 4K?
Yeah.
Slow motion Euro steez.
Yeah.
That's such a good line to get steezy on. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Right, whilst we're down this end, Cara stood on top of what is the perfect double for doing a few little tricks. So my goal today is to do a suicide no-hander and a no-foot can. Two classics which I do quite often, and I'm going to see if I can remember how to do them. Starting with the sui, which I think I'll be able to just go straight in and do. That was sick. It's like I've never been off. Did it look alright?
Yeah, it looked well good.
Quite a good extension as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
I think while we're here, like I say, next one's got to be a no-foot cam, because I'm itching to actually get in the woods and ride that new line before it gets too dark. Yo! That was sick. Not bad for a first attempt. I'm quite satisfied with that. But I would like to get it a little bit more clicked and feet together. I need to have a tiny bit quicker, pop a bit more, kick, extend, send, stoke, in that order. Yeah. Okay, that felt the business. That was proper. Feet together, extension, held it for a minute and got back on super late. I'm pumped. We're going to call it there for tricks today. We don't need to do everything in one session. We've got so much time to enjoy the progression and the relearning stage. But for now, what we are going to enjoy is this new delight that they've built, which snakes through the trees right in front of me. We've come over to the new and improved steezy line, which was an existing trail, but they've upgraded it. They've built this absolute monster jump, which you can see just to the side of us here. It's quite a big gap, but what makes it difficult is the whole way down it's really snaky, and you've got to be very good at selecting the correct line to ensure or enable that you have the correct speed to clear this monster at the bottom. I'm excited to ride it. I like the old line. It was a lot tighter than it is now by the looks of it. So I'm stoked to feel the speed, hit some big gaps and shred all the hard work that the guys have put in here at Twisted Oaks. Steezy dropping in then. Starts with a nice little drop into a whale tail before we now branch off into the woods. That's been improved. That's nice. Right, speed. Clear that gap. Rail that berm, full speed. Rail that one. Ew, that's sick. What a line. Clear that gap. Rail that berm, full speed. Rail that one. Ew, that's sick. That bottom section, this jump, it's quite long, and you have to get that right because there's no space to correct yourself. So if you don't get the corner right, it's game over. I'm going to do that once more, and just I want you, Cara, to focus on this bottom section, because if you can get across to the viewers the same feeling I'm getting riding it, but through the power of videography, then that would be amazing, because it's such a nice experience. Do you think you gave the viewers a 3DX experience there?
Yeah, I think I did.
Really?
Yeah, it looked cool.
It's so good. It's really fast, and I was sort of a bit worried that there wouldn't be enough speed for that last jump, but no brakes into that berm, you can rail it. It's so fun. What a session. I could literally at the moment be here filming hour-long vlogs because we're just riding, and oh, it's so good. So nice to be back out, so nice to be making videos. As in terms of how my body feels after a few days riding, feels really good. Like no aches and pains, no problems from this area. As in terms of where my head's at with it, I feel confident, not overconfident. I don't want to do anything that's going to risk a big injury or a crash at the moment, because I've been off for what feels like a long time, and I just want to enjoy it at the moment. I have no real interest in pushing myself to the point of doing dangerous, crazy or stupid things where I could risk not being able to ride again for a long time. So I'm just out and about enjoying it, riding, and quite often when you're in that frame of mind, that's when you ride the best, you build the best confidence. So I'm hoping that there's really good things to come just around the corner for the future. So if you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, give it a whack that thumbs up button, leave your comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.